us to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. On the return, Britton Covey. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Barkley's got it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Reaches the 30. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Motion man left is Brown. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Short pass caught by his tight end. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Carr throwing on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. Into the hands of Olave. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Shaheed motioning right. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
and he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Great, set. No touch.
Throwing here hurts. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
No touch.
From the 38. And that throw just too high for him. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air, Carr. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Saints in possession. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Tried to get it into Chris Olave. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Handoff headed right. Kamara. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. He took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. From the shotgun, Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Delta.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. He shovels this one forward. The ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Here's 2nd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great, set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Delta, set. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Silver, set. Hey. Delta.
Hurts throwing again. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Alpha. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Delta, set. 73. Delta.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
White Monday down.
Carr here from the gun. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, Raider 2. Heavy.
Carr setting to throw. He's going deep this time. That's intercepted near the sideline. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defenders there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First down, a run with Barkley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Able to get it to Barkley. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it's Hurts. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Here's Hurts. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's brought in by Miller. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Carr with it on 1st. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Back to throw, Hurt, and he'll go down. The Saints make the play. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Looking to throw. Able to find Dotson here. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence.
It might be a GG, champ.
Opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
That's right. Don't touch that.
Running left, this is Barkley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. He was good on his 1st attempt, and his 2nd from a little over 45 here. Tracking for it.
GG!
And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can